In this video we'll be driving 138 miles per hour in our Tesla Model Y. We're going to share with you how safe it really is and why we were able to reach these speeds on public roads without breaking any laws. We'll also show you what it's like to road trip in an EV and why non-Tesla owners should leave their range anxiety at home. This Tesla Supercharger is open to all electric vehicles. But before we can get into all that good stuff, we've got to leave the city of Berlin where we've been staying for the past 4 nights. That's us packed up. We were just about to check out. It's about 10:30, checkout's at 11. So pretty well organised. We had a really nice night last night at House Bar, just round the corner, and we discovered a really cute chill park as well that's literally just been next to us this whole time. So today is Monday, this is day 8, so we're officially 1 full week into the Euro trip. This is checkout day, as you can tell. It's busy here, everybody's checking out, other people come in. It's a cracking place, so they'll enjoy it. It's actually only 12 rooms in this building that I just discovered last night, so I'm really surprised that we actually managed to get booked here at such short notice. But highly recommend it. Nummerstay, Berlin, the Prenzlauer Berg district. It's basically on Belforter Street, Belforter Straat, Belforter Road, I don't know how you say it. But yeah, we're just checking out. We're just going to take the last bits and bobs to the car. I need to clean the windshield because it's really dirty, all of the flies. So we need to be able to see as we now go from our northernmost part of the road trip. We now head south. So we're heading to a beautiful... It's going to get hot. Yeah, it's already hot here and it's going to get really hot. It's apparently... So we're going to Bamberg today and we're going to camp in that area. It's going to take us about 4.5 hours to drive there, including charging, roughly. So yeah, it's the adventure continues. We're tired, but we still go on. It's been an absolute blast. Berlin's been amazing. So auf Wiedersehen, Berlin. We've got some tasks we need to do. So we need Auf Wiedersehen, Berlin. So we've got some tasks we need to do. We need to get some food, water, stuff like that for the road. Plasters as well for our feet. You know, you're always the case, you end up with blisters, you're walking about, sandals and all sorts. And then we also need to go and see a podologist, or as we would call it, a podiatrist. I can't remember if I mentioned, but Rebecca has an ingrown toenail and it is bothering her. So we're going to go and see if we can find a lovely person that will help her with her ingrown toenail. That shouldn't take too long. And yeah, we'll get back on the road and enjoy day 8 of the Euro trip. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, Berlin. So we've just been to the pharmacy to get heel plasters, like I mentioned, and we were recommended by Alan, the podologist or podiatrist, who kindly, without an appointment, even though we were going to have to, you would have to wait until September to get an appointment, he kindly squeezed us in. He said he was doing it for the honeymoon, so really appreciate that, Alan, and you know, 5-star service. So Rebecca's been sorted for her toenail and hopefully she'll have no more issues now. So we're just going to go grab some food and snacks and then we will get back on the road. English breakfast. And what did you get?
I don't know, lots of food.
Platter. Oh, is that chickpeas? Chickpea omelette? That looks like your mac and cheese casserole mini pancakes. Look at those wee mini pancakes. And then you've got grapes, blueberries. And After an amazing breakfast, it was time to stock up on some food and drink as we will be car camping our way across Europe for the next 10 days. Finally, it was time to say goodbye to Berlin, the city that had taken us over 1,000 miles to get to since we left our home in Scotland only 8 days ago. One day we will return because there's so much to see, but we'd had enough fun and now it was time to get back on the road and see just how fast our Tesla could go on the German Autobahn. And when it was safe to do so, I put the pedal to the floor until the speedometer couldn't go any higher. Maxed out, that's all she's got.
This is insane.
As far as I'm aware, this is the only country in the world, or at least in Europe, where you can drive at these speeds and it's completely legal to do so. And if you're wondering how safe this is, well, many of the German drivers were going even faster than we were, and the driving etiquette is like nothing we'd seen before. No hogging lanes, everyone completes their takeover and immediately switches lanes. It's not for everyone, but if you like the thrill of speed, the German Autobahn is a must for your European road trip. So as you can see there, this Tesla supercharger in Münchberg is open to all electric vehicles. So some of the Tesla superchargers you can actually come with any EV, I believe any EV, and charge up. I think it maybe costs you slightly more than it would if you were in a Tesla. I'm pretty sure that is the case. But not all of the superchargers are actually available for every single EV. So if you do have an EV that's a non-Tesla, make sure you check out which superchargers you can actually charge at, because you cannot charge at all of them as far as I'm aware. This is a pretty decent supercharging setup. You've got all sorts here, lots of German fast food outlets. There's a beer garden, you've got McDonald's, there's a Burger King, there's an Aldi as well. So we are about 1 hour from Bamberg. We're just changing our plans as we go. It's just obviously like we're flying by the seat of our pants. So I think today is just going to be a driving day. Find a campsite to camp at, pitch up, take it easy, do a bit of rest and recovery, and then tomorrow we'll probably hit up Bamberg and we'll try not butcher the name. I think it's called Rothenburg ob der Tauber. So we'll check them out tomorrow, and we're kind of halfway, not halfway, but about halfway probably between Berlin and Innsbruck. Probably more than halfway actually, I would say. Today's probably about 5.5 hours, 6 hours of driving, something like that. Probably less actually, because we've been flying down the Autobahn safely, of course. I think we maxed out the car at 222 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. I believe it's somewhere about 135. I think that's the top speed of the Model Y. I'll check that out, put it on the screen, do the conversion. So yeah, we're gonna, even though we stocked up at Ruhr, I think it's called Ruhr City supermarket in Berlin, so we've got plenty of supplies just in case there's not really any good places to eat at the campsite. So we've got plenty of supplies, it's all in the fridge. So we're going to save those supplies just now, and we'll probably pop in to McDonald's, get some fries. You have to, it's one of those things. But yeah, we'll be at a campsite shortly. As luck would have it, we were able to find a camping pitch close to the town of Bamberg, and as you can tell, we still don't have the car tent set up dialed in just yet. But later in the series you'll see exactly how we were able to level up. It's crazy how quickly you can adjust from city mode to car camping mode, and we took the chance to soak in the chill camping vibes. We were travelling in the high season and had never been car camping before, let alone in Europe. And now we were starting to realise just how busy the campsites were becoming as we travelled closer to the Alps. So this is Bamberg, and we are currently camping in a place called Bug, in the camping island, and there's cycle paths and walking paths and buses that take you all the way to the centre island of Bamberg. Bamberg is massive. I did not realise how big it was. It is huge. So we're trying to work out our plan of action for tomorrow. On the next episode, we check out one of Germany's most beautiful towns before we set off to continue our road trip as we head towards the Alps. I desperately scrambled to find an available campsite, all while being caught in the middle of our first of many alpine thunderstorms. Our car camping and road trip adventures are beginning to ramp up, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss how we nearly lost everything in the Alps. As always, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.